And if you open your mouth and then exhale. Now breathe in. Fill your whole body up. Soften your shoulders. Close your eyes and make the sound of a sigh with your mouth closed. Keep your eyes closed and your mind tuned into the sound of your breath. Inhale. Sustain the breath in your body for a moment. Closing your eyes, exhale. Keep your eyes closed. Place one hand on your abdomen or both hands if you'd like to just notice the end of your breath filling your body. Like a big balloon, let all of your body fill up with breath. And then as you exhale, feel the abdomen moving in toward the spine. Try 3 more. Breathe in. Feel the belly and the ribs expanding. Sustain that for a moment. Exhale. Let the abdomen move into the spine to release the breath fully. We're going to do 3 more breaths, and we're going to use our arms this time. Use your arms as much as you can, depending on your range of motion. Lace your fingers opposite the way you normally do. Turn your palms out. Breathe in. Push up into the sky. Tilt your head up. Lift up through your hips. So you're feeling that lengthening through the side of your body, getting the weight up off the organs. Keep the body tall, part your fingers, and exhale. Let your arms float down to the side, keeping the arms empty, just like a feather drifting down to the earth. And release the fingers, inhale. Press up into the sky, sustaining that breath in your body. Close your eyes, part your fingers, and as you exhale, feel your arms floating from the sky to the earth. One more time, breathe in. Push up into the sky. Part the fingers, exhale. Your hands rest on your lap. Keep your eyes closed for just a moment to notice a difference in how you feel, just within a few breaths. And the essential key to focusing on the breath is it allows you to change how you feel just by changing how you breathe. We're going to complement that breath work, massaging the spine with our spinal cord breathing. So I'm on my heels. You can sit any way that you like. If you're in a chair, be forward on the chair so that you're not leaning against the back of the chair. Right? Remember with this one, curl the tailbone back and then tuck under. You want to do the same with your shoulder blades. So the tailbone goes back, the shoulders squeeze in, tailbone under, shoulders forward. You have a choice, depending again on if you have any scar tissues or injuries. Remember to work around it. You're the only one that knows your body. You're going to be sliding your hands up and down your legs. And if you can, lift and tilt your head as well. You can bring your arms out to the side. You want to go for opening up underneath the arms, flushing out those lymph nodes a bit more. So squeeze the shoulder blades in, look up. Breath. Exhale, tuck under. Inhale, squeeze the shoulders back, look up on the inhale. Exhale. Bring that chin in towards your chest, elbows together. Inhale, put a smile on your face. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Go back, look up. Exhale. Inhale, look up, curl the tailbone back. Exhale. 2 more, breathe in. Exhale. Last one, breathe in. And exhale. Adjust your position. If you're up on your heels and you want to come off of them, feel free to come down on the ground. Remember, everything we do here has no negative effects, especially the breath work. If this is not a comfortable position, just find one that is more comfortable for you. You're welcome to sit on a block or a pillow to help put the hips under the shoulders. We're going to do a little Suki grind. So we're rotating around your tailbone. So think of your body as rotating around that tailbone. We're going to lean all the way out to the side. I want you to imagine you have no bones in your body. So everything is loose. And then lean back. So you're rolling back over the tailbone. Again, let your chin come in. Your hands are just laying on your legs. They're not gripping. Back to the other side. Exhale. Your body lean forward as you slide from one leg to the other. And all the way to the side. We're going to add a little extra stretching into this. First, we're just going to loosen up around the base of the hips. So notice if you think about your spine being a stir stick, maybe your head is the tip that's getting up under the rim. Be sure that you're letting your head have a little bit of a rotation too, so that you are helping to lengthen out all of the vertebrae. We're going nice and slow, easy and gentle. And this time we're going to add our shoulder dipping. So as you come out to the side, whatever side you're on, top shoulder is going to sink toward the knee. Try to keep the opposite hip still on the ground. So you could even press your hand into the thigh as you tilt the shoulder forward. Check in with your face. Make sure that you keep your face soft. Inhale, slide from one knee to the other. Exhale, tilt the shoulder. Chin in toward the chest. And again, close your eyes this time around. As you move around your body, wherever you're feeling that tight spot, that's where you want to stop. Give it a few extra exhales before you continue on. Go in the other direction. One more big circle. Tilting the shoulder over the knee. Sliding from one knee toward the other. And gently bringing your body back up to center. So feel free to reposition your legs, modifying your body any way you need to. We're going to stay in this position for our next stretch. You could even extend your legs in the front. It doesn't matter, whatever works for you. Place your fingertips out to the side. We're going to continue working on opening up the organs in the side of the body. Remember, if your arm doesn't lift up all the way, just modify. Think of what's going to work for you. Bring your arm out, turn your palm up, breathe in, reach up into the sky. Bring your arm behind your ear, fingertips to the side, and stretch out. I want you to think about keeping both sitting bones on the ground. So as you reach out, all the energy is going up through the upper arm. This hand's just there for a little bit of balance. You're pressing the opposite hip back down to the ground. You stretch out. And now look up. If you see any part of your arm over your face, you know you need to roll it back a little more. It may mean that you don't go as far, but you're going to feel much more openness down through the whole side of the body, grabbing those lymph nodes and opening them up. Reach to the upper arm. Remember, the bottom arm is simply there to help gently support you, no more than 30%. Inhale, lift your hand to the sky. Follow it in line with your shoulder. Turn your palm back to the earth as you exhale. Now to the other side, bring the palm up. Arm behind the ear once more, stretch up. Just recognize how the side feels a little different. Plant both sitting bones into the ground. Your hand out to the side, lightly for balance. Be sure to use your fingertips. That'll keep you from sinking. The main thing you want to stay away from is dropping into that lower body part so that you're not sinking down to the ground. We want our energy moving out and pressing down on the opposite side. Look up. Arm is behind the ear. So the whole side of your body is getting that nice stretch. Face is soft. Feel free to open your mouth. Just imagine any tension draining down through the whole side of your body. Inhale, lift your hand back to the sky. Follow it in line with your shoulder. Turn the palm back to the earth as you exhale. Once again, bring your arm out, palm up. Inhale, stretch into the sky. Slide your arm out. Keep reaching up and out through that upper arm. Stretching through the fingers. Just imagine someone's pulling on your arm as you're pressing your sitting bones back into the earth. This time, close your eyes if you haven't yet. Try letting your ear sink toward the shoulder. Remember, the bottom arm stays lightly supporting the body. All the energy is still in that upper arm. Stretch up through those fingers. Soften your face. You're stretching the left side of the body. You're opening the pancreas, spleen. You're stretching out through your right arm. You are opening up your liver. Gallbladder. Inhale, lift to the sky. Follow your arm in line with the shoulder. Exhale as you bring your hand back to the earth. The more you can keep your mind connected to the movement, the more it becomes a moving meditation. So follow your hand. Inhale, reach up, move the arm behind the ear, stretching out through your fingers. Gaze upward toward the sky. Imagine you're seeing amazing clouds floating by. Reach out. Press down to the hip. Close your eyes. Inhale, lift up. Your arm out to the side. Turn your palm back to the earth as you exhale. Now, because we had neck and shoulder as one of our requests, We're gonna do a simple, somewhat simple. It's eagle arm. So we're not gonna do the whole standing balance posture where you're wrapping around in what feels like 100 different wraps. We're just gonna work on the arm part. Remember, if you need to modify for your girls, then pick whether your arms are under or over your breast. Bring your right arm over the left to begin. Bend your left arm. Do your best. Pretend your hands are touching if they aren't. Who cares? You're imagining that they are if they aren't. Lift your elbows in line with your shoulders, the best of your ability. Lengthen your spine. Point your elbows out toward the middle of the room. Lift your hands up. Push your spine back. Let your chin move in toward your chest. Be sure that you don't sink down in the spine once you come into position. So if you can think about curling your tailbone back, that can also help to keep the spine a little taller. Just as a reminder, keep pointing the elbows out, lifting the hands up, pushing the spine back. Your head move into your chest. Lift your nose and chin, soften your arms, unwinding. Your arms rest on your legs for a moment. And we'll go to the other side. This time, opposite arm, left arm over top. Wrap, again, notice how they're different. You're not judging, you're only assessing. Lift your elbows, point them out to the middle of the room. Press your spine back, lift your hands up, move your chin in. Keep pointing the elbows out to the middle of the room. Notice how this side feels different. Lift your nose and chin, release your arms. Breath. And then I want you to lift your right knee up. Extend your left leg so we don't get stuck in the same position. So left leg is out, right leg crosses. If you're in a chair, you're just crossing your right leg over the left. Stay forward again on the chair. In a chair, you're going to reach around to the right to find the arm or the back of the chair. If you are sitting on the floor with us, left arm crosses over the leg. Bring your right hand in as close as you can to your tailbone so you're extending the spine. It's not as important to twist as it is to keep the integrity of your spine tall because you'll get more benefit through the twisting, bringing out the organs. So spine is tall, long breath, twist looking over your right shoulder. Back, align your spine. While we're here, take that same ankle, your right ankle, move it back towards your hip. Again, if you're in a chair, you just let your foot slide behind the leg if you can. You're going to bring your hands behind you, lift your spine up. Maybe your hands are on the back of your chair. Walk your hands in as close as you can so you can squeeze in your shoulder blades just to feel that openness in the front of your body. Give a slight tuck in with your abdomen. That'll help your hips release. Press out with your fingertips. Close your eyes as you start to guide your body out over your thigh. Every breath, start feeling your body sinking closer to your thigh. You allow the tension to drain down the leg and off the end of the heel, or out through the base of the hip. Close your eyes. With each exhale, just let your body release a little deeper. Be mindful, your body is going to tell you where your limit is today. Wherever that place is, if you're feeling it, you're benefiting from it. Body good. Keep your upper body empty, draw on your abdomen, tuck your tailbone under, press your spine back as you roll up through your body. Line that leg. Bring your left leg over the right. Bring the right arm across your body. Remember, the key is to keep both sitting bones on the ground. So if you need to adjust your arm for that to happen, feel free to do that. No one knows your body like you. Lift your spine. Take a breath in and twist, looking over your left shoulder. Close your eyes and feel your body soften with your breath. Easing off. Come back to center. Align your spine. Slide your ankle back towards your hip. Notice how the side's going to feel different. That means you're normal. Just do your best to align your knees. Don't worry about it if they don't. Bring your arms behind you again. Walk your shoulders in toward each other, or your elbows in. Lift your chest up. Use your fingertips so you're not sinking. Everything goes up and out. So lifting up, squeeze in the shoulders, look out your toes, close your eyes and be inside your body. Feel your body softening with your exhale. Shoulders roll forward, softening everything with another exhale. Keep your upper body heavy and limp. Engage your abdomen, tuck your tailbone under, move your chin in towards your chest, press your spine back, roll up nice and slow. Repeat just the twist part this time. Add another modification for a different part of the hips. When we get to that part, if you can't do it, we'll just go back to stage one. So right leg over the left, move your left arm across your body, wherever it works for you. Right hand close to your spine, lengthening your spine. Close your eyes as you twist, looking over your right shoulder. Ease off. Bring your body back to center. Take your foot, slide the heel back. This is as we did before. If you'd like the second variation, bring both heels back. So we're stacking the knees. Again, when hip feels really high, you have two choices. One is to leave the leg straight out. The other is to put a block under the low hip. So we're leveling out the hips. So people tend to put it on the high side. We want to put it on the low side so that those hip bones are level. Basically, feel those sitting bones on the ground. Bring your arms behind you, squeeze the shoulders. Rest through your fingertips. Close your eyes. Guide your body out over your thigh. Check in with your face. Make sure your teeth are not connected. Place your tongue behind your upper teeth. Every breath, let your body sink a little closer to the thigh, and imagine any tension draining through the hip and into the earth. It's like a waterfall flowing down over a mountain. Keep your upper body empty, engage your abdomen, press your spine back, roll up through your body. Unwind the leg. Bring the left leg over the right. Last one, right arm crosses over the left leg. Left hand is near your tailbone. Make the body tall. Twist looking over your left shoulder. Try to keep your chin parallel, so check in and make sure you're not looking down. If anything, look up a little bit. Notice where you're feeling that twist in your body. So the taller the spine, the more you'll feel this in the lower part of the abdomen. Come back, align your spine. Bring your ankle back near your hip. And again, right leg is straight or folded back, whatever is easier for you. Where our goal is, imagine that our knees are aligned. If they're not, it's intention, not always reality. Lift your spine. Try to keep the ribs up away from the hips. So this space in here is what we're looking for instead of rolling back. That's why our fingers are here, to keep the abdomen open. Again, walk the arms in, feel the front of your body opening up. That gentle engagement. Lengthen your chin so your neck and spine come down together. As soon as you start feeling that stretch, close your eyes. Our goal is not to see how far you go into the pose, but more to feel the connection of your body releasing with your exhale. So the breath is in charge and not your brain. Once you come out as far as you can, let your shoulders roll forward and your head sink down. Keep your eyes closed, draw in your abdomen, press your spine back, roll up through your body. Unwind the legs. So let's extend both legs. We have a suggestions for the hips and the glutes today. So the next one is going to be on your elbows and knees. If this is something that isn't easy for you to do, modify, or again, if you want to try it in a chair, I'll show you a modification. It's not quite the same, but it gets in there. So we'll start first with first variation. I'm going to come on to your elbows and knees. We're going to do what is called the frog. So you're going to open your knees to the side, and ideally the feet are turned out, but it's not technical. It's an option. Once you have your knees out as far as you can take them, you're going to push your hips back toward your heels. Feel this in your inner thigh. So come onto your elbows if you can, because that'll save your wrist. And it'll also keep the weight of your body closer to the earth. And if you just push back, so my forearms are pressing back into the hips toward the heels. You're in a chair, so stay right where you are if you're on the floor. I'd recommend one or two options. One is to come forward from the side. I'm going to bring my heels in on the corner of the chair. Try opening your knees out to the side. This would be step one. If you feel like you're not getting any stretch with this, the next option would be to stand. Put your foot on the chair. Try pulling the knee back. So if you walk your foot back, you're going to pull the knee back, and we'll do one side at a time. You'll feel this stretch into the inner part of the thigh, and that's the area we're working while we're on the floor. So here's a couple of options for you. Again, one I get a time if you're really tight. Feel the inner thigh muscle. So, frog. Look out at your fingernails if you're on the floor. Breathe in, shift your knees under your hips, sink back into child's pose for a moment. If you're in a chair, sit forward, let your head hang between your knees. Draw in your abdomen, tuck your tailbone under, roll up through your body. Adjust your legs any way you need to, or just close your eyes for a moment. Now bring your legs forward, get stuck. We're going to continue working on the lower back and glutes in a different way. We're just opening up. We've done this before. Reach for the balls of your feet, and remember, who cares if your knees are bent? It doesn't matter. Just keep your hands cupped over the balls of the feet. If they're really tight, arms are on the inside, that makes it easier. Some people use a strap, but then I feel like people pull more with the strap, and we want to trust our body to go as it is able, but if it makes you feel better to have a strap, go for it. Walk your feet out as much as you can, keeping your hands connected to the balls of the foot. Lift your ribs up, draw in your abdomen, curl your tailbone under. Push your right foot into your right hand, pull the left toe back, press your spine back. If you're in a chair doing this, forward. Feel a little different for you, but you can still feel more of a pull. You want to arch up, press out. So try to do the same You're still gonna feel it through your spine. Essentially, the stretch is happening in the lowest part of the spine where the most compression from gravity happens. It also stretches under the tricep, the one arm, all the way through the back of the body, the Achilles tendon on the other side. Breathe in, lift your ribs up, switch. Push your left foot into your left hand, pull the right toe back toward the knee. Keep the abdomen in, tailbone under, spine pushing up to the sky. Can't reach your feet, then that's when the strap is very helpful. A necktie or a leather belt, if you have one of those in your home and you don't have any of those straps, it's perfectly fine. They all work. Breathe in, lift up, switch once again, right foot into the right hand, pull the left foot back. Keep your teeth away from each other, press your spine back, your head release. Inhale, lift once more, switch one last time. Push the left foot out, pull the right foot back, push your spine back. Breathe in, lift up, push both feet into the hand, press the spine back. Breathing in, lift the ribs, pull the toes back toward the knees. Sure, you're not holding your shoulders up. Release your feet, your shoulders over your hips, and for a moment, close your eyes. Feel your breath filling up your body and notice the difference in how you feel as you're sitting there with the hip bones square on the floor. Complement this with our forward folds to enhance the openness of the lower back. Place your fingers opposite the way you normally do. We're just creating new neural pathways in our brain. Curl the hands out, lift up into the sky, pushing up high into the clouds. Bring your hands behind your head and draw the elbows back to open up your heart. A big smile on your face. Point your elbows forward and exhale. Look out at your toes. Release your hands down toward your feet. Close your eyes. Let your body sink. Once you come out as far as you can, soften everything. Keep your mind moving through your body. Soften your fingertips. Relax your shoulders. Empty your hips. Any thoughts come into your mind, breathe them out. One more breath and then let your body sink completely into the ground. The eyes closed, engage your abdomen, tuck the tailbone under, and push the spine back toward the wall behind you as you roll up through your body. Breath. Repeat. Inhale, lift up. Press high into the sky. Bring your hands behind your head and draw the elbows back. Breath in, point your chin down towards your toes, soften your body. Release your hands, let your arms be empty, so you're practicing not holding on. As you exhale, let your body go limp. In your mind's eye, visualize that tension draining through your hip or flowing down your legs and out through the end of your heels. Fingertips and shoulders are soft. Your breath is long and slow and even. Draw on your abdomen, press your spine back, roll up through your body. Moment with your eyes closed. If you're on a chair, you're just going to lean back in the chair. If you're able to come onto the ground with us, we're going all the way back. All the way back to the floor, any way that works for you. Once you come back, if you feel any strain in your lower back, bend your knees. Let's take a moment just to bring our knees into our chest to complement that stretch we gave to the lower back. And remember, knees to chest is very good for you if you struggle with digestive issues or if you have flatulence. This is the solution for either of those issues. Gently place your feet flat on the floor. Leave a space in between your knees so your heels are in line with your hips. You lay your arms down to your side. Place the palms down. Maybe your fingertips even feel the heels, but it helps you to sense of that alignment. You can bring your hands to your ankles. That's an option, but you want to make sure the feet stay flat on the floor. Now gently lean to one side. So you're just going to lift one hip up and tuck your elbow under your body. Do this to get under the shoulder. Lean to the other side, tuck the other elbow under. Now lift your chin so you're on the round part of your head. Press down through the feet, lift your hips up. Move the chin in toward the chest. Now draw your knees in toward one another. Remember, it doesn't matter how high you move into the lift. If you're feeling a stretch, then you're doing the pose. Slowly roll down. And as you start to sink your hips toward the floor, I want you to lift the outside edges of your shoulders to open the space between the shoulder blades. And let the whole body sink back to the earth. Eyes are closed once again. Take a breath. Feel free to skip this. You don't have to do this pose. Another alternative would be feet on the chair and lift the hips. So this is another option for people who want to try bridge pose but aren't able, for whatever reason, to do it the way we are doing it today. So tuck the elbows under. Lift your chin. If you have shoulder or neck injury, make sure you're looking straight up and refrain from it if it doesn't feel good. Inhale, lift the hips. You'll feel this opening in the front of your abdomen. So this helps also with digestion. Lift the hips so the chest moves toward the chin, but the round part of the head is on the floor. So you still have a gap under the neck and the floor. Draw your knees in, feel it working a different set of muscles. And as you slowly lower the hips, lift the outside edge of the shoulder, roll the spine down to the earth. One more time, lift your knees into your chest and give yourself a delightful hug. Bring a smile to your face if you haven't yet. You deserve it. Again, with your feet planted on the floor. Arms are to the side. I'll show you in a chair an alternative. Bring your ankle over the knee. Lower both legs to the right and look over your left shoulder if you can. So if this is too much, just leave the knees parallel. Bring both to the floor on the right side. Bring the ankle over the left thigh, helps to deepen the stretch, get a little more in the sciatic nerve area. And if you're looking over your left shoulder, try stretching out through that arm and let it go empty. It's so much easier to let go than to try to hold on. Just have to convince your body it's okay to let go. You're not going to fall apart. And if you do fall apart, that simply means you might cry, and that's okay. You're gonna let go of that tension valve. Engage your abdomen. Gently lift the knees back up. Unwind your legs. Breath. Every side's different, so lower both knees or cross the ankle over, guiding the knees to the side. Bring over the opposite shoulder if you can. In a chair. For this. So both knees, or you're crossing the ankles, crossing the legs. Just be sure you're not slouching. Your body's up over the shoulder. So those are options for you. Again, other side, your own knee. Hands are on the back of the chair, over the shoulder. So even if you're at work and you can't get a way to get on the floor, you can always find a way to use your chair as a tool for helping you through the poses. Bring the legs back up. Unwind your legs. Because there's always one side that's more tight than the other, we're going to go back and repeat on the tighter side. If both sides feel really tight, I want you to lean over to one side, make 3 healthy exhales, and then switch to the other side. So open your mouth with your exhale. Open mouth helps you release more because we tend to hold on instead of letting go. It's fine to breathe out through your mouth. Just practice breathing in through the nose. So the breath is getting the benefit of the follicles in the nostrils to filter out the air. Back up, walk your heels in, leave your knees parallel. You want to touch the inside of your feet together, open your knees out to the side for butterfly. So again, this is another more gentle way of opening the inner thighs. We've already done the frog earlier. This is the reverse, laying on your back. You can lay your hands on your inner thigh to encourage them to release. And while you're here, you can also add another little stretch for your neck. So adjust your legs if this is too much to do both, or keep your hands on your inner thigh, and you're just going to turn your head all the way to the left. Try to line your ear up with the earth, like you're listening to the earth. Make sure both shoulders stay soft. Tilt your chin in toward your shoulder. Bring the chin parallel to the shoulder and then lift your head. So your ear is going to stay connected as much as you can. You're just tilting your chin toward the upper part of your yoga mat or whatever you're laying on. Look upward. Bring the chin parallel to the shoulder. Put your head back to center. You're going to do the other side. So turn your head to the right. See if you can bring your ear parallel to the ground. If you can't, it's okay. You're only exploring your range of motion. Just notice as you turn your head what happens to your shoulders. Do they clench up or do different things? Try to keep them soft. Tuck your chin in toward your chest. Keep the ear parallel to the ground. Try lifting your chin as if you were looking at the corner of your mat. Eyes gaze up. Ear stays connected to the ground as much as you can. Bring the head parallel. Lift it back to center. Raise your knees. Extend your legs out. Open your arms out to the side. Close your eyes. Soften your face. Invite the corner of your lips to touch your ears in a wide smile. Feel the rise and fall of your abdomen. Let every part of your body fill with that pure breath. Sustain that fullness of a pure, precious breath in your body. In your mind's eye, allow that breath to collect all anything you're ready to let go of. Whether it's a thought, memory, something physical, emotional, or spiritual that's been something you've been holding on to, but you're ready to let go. Imagine that flowing back out into the world when you release your breath. Your next inhale, bring both knees into your chest. Wrap your arms around your legs. Give yourself a nice big hug. Bring that smile back if you've lost it. Keep the weight of your body heavy and gently rock from side to side. Know that the weight of your body is opening the space between each vertebrae. Now keeping your hands lightly beneath your knees. Circle your knees around your tailbone, massaging the kidneys and lower back. Remember, you can do this throughout the day, morning, noon, or night. Reverse in the other direction. It's a nice way to massage your back. Gently roll over onto your right side. Plant your left hand near your heart. Close your eyes to bring yourself back to a seated position. Bring your hands together in front of your heart. Tuck your chin in. Lengthen your spine. Feel that breath filling every part of your body. Notice that space within you. Just take a little mental survey, letting your mind travel throughout your body. Recognizing the difference in how it feels now and how it felt when you began. Knowing that this place within you is a quiet place that no one else can ever enter. It's a place where intuition and wisdom live within you. It's a place you can guide yourself back to whenever you desire. Move into this place through your breath. So smile deep into that place within you. Fill your body with pure breath. You know, as you release it out into the world is enhanced by the beauty that you're sharing with it. Thank you for sharing your beautiful spirit with me today. It was my treat. I appreciate you being here. I hope you have a beautiful weekend. Thanks so much for joining us. See you next week, maybe, or Monday.